Good evening, Dominators, and welcome to our war against the Dutch Warlords 2. Very strong alliance, and this is a 0 SH war, so strongholds are empty for both sides. So very high chance of a stalemate. Me and Matt decided to go with full defensive coalitions. For me, it didn't pay off, as their number one with 3 offensive coalitions was able to demolish my base. At least the time was slightly slower than he hoped for, I guess. So that might give us a little advantage, but still, I was hoping to break down at least one of their strong attacks. So all of the top bases for them, except number 2. We will leave cars for tomorrow. Have already been taken out, or taken down. So I think the strongest base left at this point is actually their number 15, because as they're carrying a couple of sandbags at the end, 2 Iron Ace bases, they have. They're level 15 and 60 are also quite decent in defense, so he's level 50. The number 15 has 3 level 6 defensive coalitions, but as you can see, their developments aren't that high, of course. Atomic Age player, but most of the defensive structures are global or even lower, so hoping to get a decent time if I do manage to break it. My approach will be following. I brought with me one flying boxcar, dropper, so I will use this one at the end here to clear some of these resource buildings, and then I will drop my tank destroyers and generals at this corner. Then my main army will approach from this side, and I will use 2 decoys, one here and one here in the corner here, because I'm expecting here to be traps. So and also neutralize a bit this mortar here. So then I will use my strike fighters against this air defense, because if I fly with all of my 5 strike fighters, I should be able to clear it, and then clear this tower as well if I use it here in this corner, and of course this tower as well. So all of his air defense basically from the bottom right or the right hand side of the map is in this small corner. So if I clear it with my strike fighters, I can easily just demolish all of his spawning defensive troops, because there's a lot spawning from this angle, because the Acropolis and all the defensive spawning structures are basically located in the one corner. So I think it's a strategic mistake from his behalf, and I will try to utilize it. After that, I will try to clear this mortar with my strike fighters as well. I can actually fly against this sniper tower to also clear this this anti-tank gun here as well. Yeah, and then I can drop one of the troop tactics here in this corner as well, to help clear out this area here on the top. Against the town center, I will be using Blitzkrieg, and maybe I'm able to save the sabotage against the missile silo, or then use it against the town center. I will see which one is better. I can maybe even take down the missile silo with my strike fighters after the first run. And decoys will be one here in the corner and one here in the intersection. And Then I will need to have 1 or 2 here against the generals, and probably 1 somewhere here as well. Let's see, against this mortar, if I'm not able to take it down with my strike fighters. That should be it. And as you can see, the flying boxcar, and 1 Impy, 1 Sepoy, and 1 Vandal army with me as well. And I got my RPG ready from the Cold War age, so I brought a little extra of those, because they have a chance to prove themselves and bring home the glory. And my airstrip finally got upgraded, so I'm back with my 5 strike fighters. Haven't been able to upgrade them to supersonics yet. I misrallied the strike fighters a bit. That was it. Couple of mistakes made. 1 wrong rally with the strike fighters, and should have used the lockdown against the missile silo earlier, but tried to manage a bit too much at the same time. 1 minute 53 seconds. Yeah, I was hoping for 140, but nevertheless, we will take it. That was it today. It will be very interesting war end tomorrow, because if Matt is not able to keep them on 4 stars, then it will be down to the timer. Cheers, see you again tomorrow.